quick video. This is actually, I was on John Angel's blog spot on the Onyx battery, which was a really good article, kind of a fascinating read. And then when I got down to the bottom, there was a link for an aftermarket battery, and I was like, crap, I wish that was around before I did my conversion. It would save a lot of time. I clicked on the Ligtespeed link, and something was off. I was looking at the specs, and it was 15 inches long, and I was like, okay, that will work. I know the measurements of the Onyx, the inside of the Onyx. That will work if you cut out your brackets. And then the height was good. The height was 6 3/4. I knew that would work. It's the width, 6-inch width. I can't see working, even if you were like somehow, without putting like aftermarket side panels on. The Onyx battery's width was in the 4s, and I know mine was like 5.5, so an extra ½ inch, and mine just barely fit. It might be able to be done, but just kind of a buyer beware, or maybe someone else do the measurements themselves, or if someone's already purchased the battery, I'd love to see how they got it to work. Just more fascinated than anything. I mocked up a box, such a nerd. So this is with the measurements, and I tried putting it in my Onyx. I can't get it in without fully cutting off the front of my brackets, and there would be a lot, let's see how I can do this. There'd be a lot less room for wiring in the front, but you could still make that work, and you can see the height is okay. It's good. It's just that width. When I take it up and I put it from a top perspective, or actually, let me do it from the bottom. That's how much it's hanging over the side panel, even if I push it up against the side of my bike. So anyway, I don't know, maybe someone's already put it into their bike, and I can see how they did it. I'm more just curious than anything, and hopefully I just made a mistake on my end, or maybe they made a mistake with their measurements. I was hoping they'd have a picture of the Onyx up on their site for the battery, but my fear is that maybe they just took it off someone else's measurements, or maybe Onyx is about to release another adaptation to their frame to house this battery, because I read an article, I wasn't sure if it was John's or someone else's, about how Onyx is about to come out with a 52 amp hour battery. So anyway, that's it. If anyone has any feedback, I'd love to hear it.